Hello. So today we're gonna do my Marvel Blu-ray collection. So I did this a couple of months ago for my Jurassic World collection, and now I'm gonna do it again for my Marvel collection. I'm gonna start off all the way from Iron Man 1, all the way to Shang-Chi was the latest Marvel movie to come out on Blu-ray. Yeah, I know Eternals and No Way Home will come out, but they're still not on 4K or Blu-ray. So yeah. So let's start off with this, and also if I kind of feel kind of rushed or tired, it's because I already did this video and I was almost finished, and then it cut out. So yeah, hopefully this does not happen again. Okay, anyway, so we have Iron Man 1. I really love Iron Man 1. I think it was really, really nice. I like this cover here. I think Iron Man looks really, really cool in this shot. So it looks cool. You can tell this is used. Actually, this is not first owned. Got this from a thrift shop. So yeah, actually, funny enough, I actually had Iron Man 1 on DVD, like like longest time. I had all the movies on Blu-ray except Iron Man 1, and that really annoyed me because I just had one DVD film and the rest were like Blu-ray or 4K. So yeah, and finally I have it on Blu-ray. So you have the Blu-ray disc, and we also have the DVD disc. So yeah, actually the DVD disc did not come. This actually only came with the Blu-ray disc. It was missing a disc, so I just got the DVD disc from my DVD Iron Man that I had and just put it on here. So yeah, that's Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1 was a perfect way to start off the MCU. It gets a 9 out of 10. Next, we have the Incredible Hulk. Not Iron Man 2. I'll say Incredible Hulk. That's the next film. I really, really like this cover here. I think this cover looks really, really cool. I also love how intimidating Hulk is in this film. Like, he's really scary in this film. Like, this is one of the reasons why I never liked this movie as a kid, because I just did not want to watch it. Hulk scared me so badly, so I always watched the 2003 Hulk from Ang Lee, and that movie is so bad. I don't even know why I liked it, but yeah, it's nice. I love that shot right there. Looks really nice. I've seen this movie, and I actually really do like Incredible Hulk. I think it's underrated. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's decent. I think it's a 7 out of 10, and a lot of people disagree with that. I don't think it's great. I think it's decent though. But this car here looks amazing. I just love that shot right there. It looks so good. So yeah. It also said Phase One. So yeah. So next we have Iron Man 2. Actually, before I say anything, I forgot to say the Incredible Hulk. I also used to have this on DVD. Iron Man 1 and Incredible Hulk were the only movies I had on DVD. Alright, anyway, back onto Iron Man 2. You could tell I actually really loved this movie as a kid. Like, I really did. Uh, for some reason it has like these black dots. For some reason, I don't know why. A Total Blast? No, it's not a Total Blast. I do not like Iron Man 2 that much. Got some. The fight scenes are really good. That's like the only thing I remember about this whole movie is the fight scenes. I do not remember anything else. This looks like a DVD disc, doesn't it? It looks a lot like a DVD disc, but it is scratched because I love this movie so much as a kid. It is really scratched. So yeah. Um. Fun fact: I hated Iron Man 1. I thought the movie was super boring, and I loved Iron Man 2. No, I think the opposite. I don't hate Iron Man 2. I just think it's a 6 out of 10. All right, it's okay. It has really good action, but I don't remember a single thing except the action. So I'll just give it that. All right, the action was really good. Next we have Thor. And I just got this today. I actually bought this from eBay, and I just got it, and now I completed my Phase One collection. Really, really like the slipcover on here. We have Heimdall, Odin, Loki, Jane. We got Thor. Nice looking shot. Outside there. I also forgot that all the movies in Phase One were from Paramount. We got the back here. Let's get this out. Let me get that out. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we got the Blu-ray disc right there, and then we got this little paper here. We got the DVD. So yeah, I have not watched Thor yet. I mean, I have watched Thor, but I have not watched not this one. Like, I'm not watched like the copy I have right now. I've always watched on Disney Plus, but I will watch it probably today. But today's New Year's Eve. I mean, it's New Year's. It's already 2022, but I'm like really tired right now. I do not like watching movies in late. So yeah. Anyway, my review on Thor 1, I think it's decent. I think it's a 7 out of 10. Next, we have Captain America: The First Avenger. I really like the slip covering on this one as well. We got Red Skull, we got Captain America, we got That sergeant guy, I don't remember his name. We got Peggy, we got Bucky. I also really like the side. I mean, the slide. I mean, no, not the side. I don't know why I said slide. We got the back here. Some scenes from the movie. I think Captain America: The First Avengers is a solid movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's solid. The 2-disc here, DVD and Blu-ray. And also, this movie and Thor I did not own originally. Like, for the longest time, I only had 4 Marvel movies from Phase 1. And I got these, like, during, like, the last 2 years, so yeah. Just a fun fact. Next, we have the Avengers. And here we have, actually, you could tell this movie's pretty used. Weathered a lot, it's pretty weathered. Not that much, but you could tell. We have Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. I hate that Captain America suit so much. And it's always weird how Iron Man is using his Mach 6 suit, even though he's using the Mach 7 during his battle. And then on the side here we have Iron Man, and the other one we have Hulk. I thought it would have been Captain America, but Hulk. Got here like Hero Shot, Black Widow, Hawkeye, some scenes from the movie. And that's always bothered me about the first Avengers movie, is that Iron Man looked really good. Like I like his suit. Hulk is also really good, and so is Thor. Like their suits are really good. I mean, their designs, I meant. And Captain America had a really bad suit, and Black Widow and Hawkeye had lame suits. That was one thing that really bothered me about this movie. But yeah, anyway, I love this movie. This movie is amazing. I've grown to love this movie a lot. Like back in the day, I just thought this movie was super boring, and I only liked like the final scene. But I've grown, I've matured, and I'm going to love this movie a lot more. So it gets a 9 out of 10 in instant classic. Next we have Iron Man 3, and this also is also pretty destroyed as well. This is pretty used. But anyway, the cover is really nice. We got Iron Man, we got Mandarin, we got Pepper, we got Aldrich Killen, which I think he's a really underrated villain. We got Iron Patriot, got the side there too. Yeah, this cover is pretty weathered. We got a shot there, we got scenes from the movie, and Iron Man 3 is so fun. This movie is overhated. I know I might sound like a weirdo. Like I don't like Iron Man 2, and I love Iron Man 3. A lot of people hate Iron Man 3 for some reasons. But yeah, anyway, DVD, Blu-ray disc. I love Iron Man 3. Like at the time, like last year, this was true to me. It was the best Iron Man. Until I saw Iron Man 1 a couple more times since then, and I think Iron Man 1's better. But I still love this movie. This movie is a solid 8 out of 10. A strong 8 out of 10. Very enjoyable. Alright, I do know that Thor The Dark World is next, but I do not have Thor The Dark World. And so, yeah. Thor The Dark World, I'll just give a quick review. It's my least favorite Marvel movie. It's a 5.5 out of 10. It's really forgettable. That's all I'm about to say. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad at all. But it isn't good. That's all I have to say. Alright, anyway, back to Captain America: Winter Soldier. I also got this week. For the longest time, I did not have this movie, and I don't know why. I didn't. I mean, I didn't own it on Disney Plus, but I did not own it physically. I really don't know why I didn't. But anyway, I like this front cover. This front cover looks really nice. I also looks really nice as well. That back looks really cool. And for some reason, I got promised the slipcover. That's why I paid extra. Could just bought a normal one. But this promised me with the slipcover, and the other one's in it, and I got no slipcover. I'm really mad. And it comes with 3D. That's the reason why it was more expensive. And I don't even have a 3D player. So yeah, I mean it does work. Like I said, I tested out the Blu-rays, and they do work. Captain America: Winter Soldier is a 9 out of 10. This movie is really amazing. And fun fact, I did not like it that much as a kid. Next we have Guardians of the Galaxy, and I love this cover so much. It just has so much style. Of course, you have all the characters. Got the logo in gold. Side there with Star-Lord. The back here with the gang. Got some scenes, and then best Marvel movie ever. Yeah, at the time it was for me. This movie is so good. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. It gets, for the first time, a 10 out of 10. I mean, it might not be perfect for you, but it's perfect for me. I love this movie so much. Next, we have Avengers Age of Ultron. So you have the cover here, we have Vision, we have all the Avengers. It also kind of bothered me that Quicksilver and Hawkeye got cut out. I don't know, kind of felt bad for that. We have Nick Fury, Ultron, the side here, and also like how this is red. That's really cool. With the back here, some scenes of the movie, and yeah, I think Age of Ultron is really overhated. I think it's worse Avengers movie, but I still really like it. I find it very, very enjoyable. It gets an 8 out of 10. Could have been better though. Next we have Ant-Man. And this cover is really boring. I love Ant-Man a lot. I like this movie. This is a very, very fun movie. I just think the cover is really boring. Maybe the side there, which is very boring. The back itself, like this shot here, looks way more interesting than this, and then this whole entire front cover. My opinion, though. And then we have the Blu-ray disc. There you go. So yeah, I love Ant-Man. This movie is so fun. It's so enjoyable. Harmless fun. All right, we have to move places, but anyway, back to the collection video. Next is Civil War, and I love this movie so much. I kind of wish they would put in Ant-Man and Spider-Man, but yeah. Really like this cover with the back there with some awesome scenes from the movie. And yeah, I love Civil War a lot. I think it's a very good movie. It's perfect for me. I know why some people won't like it that much, but I love it. Alright, I really love it. So yeah, that is Civil War. Next we have Doctor Strange. So yeah, Doctor Strange, like I said, this cover is also pretty lame, but the back looks so much interesting. So yeah, I enjoy Doctor Strange. It's a solid movie. It gets an 8 out of 10. Very, very solid. I'm gonna take a while kind of break the damn thing. Alright. That is Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, I just realized I have one from each phase. Phase 3, Phase 2, Phase 1. Next we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I love this cover so much. This cover looks so perfect, dude. It just perfectly captures the movie. The back is also very, very nice as well. And it says 11 out of 10. It's an 8. Not as good as the first one, but still really, really good. Here we have the Blu-ray disc, and here we have some stuff. The DVD as well. So yeah, I really like this movie. Very enjoyable. 8 out of 10. Really, really sad that Yondu died. Spoilers, by the way, but this movie has been out for like 5 years now. So yeah, so that is Guardians 2. Really love this cover. Next we have Spider-Man Homecoming. And really like this cover. We have Spider-Man with Iron Man. 5 stars. It is 5 stars. I love this movie so much. One of my favorite Marvel movies. I know a lot of people will probably disagree with that, but I can't help it. This movie is so fun. It's perfect for me. No, you guys would disagree with that as well. So yeah, here we have. I really like how you have to turn it upside down. And that's really, really cool. And actually, the other way, it's like the normal way. If you could like see here, hold on, okay, everything's falling. So here we go. So you can actually tell that's opposite side. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty creative. Pretty creative. So the Blu-ray disc and DVD. So yeah, I give Homecoming a 10 out of 10. Really love it. Next we have Thor Ragnarok. And for the longest time I only had Thor Ragnarok, but today I got Thor 1, so now I have 2 Thor movies. But for the longest time I only had 1 Thor movie. So yeah, I really love this cover. This cover just has so much style. The sides are also really interesting, like the bag itself looks so interesting. I love this movie so much. It's a 10 out of 10. But every time I watch this movie, I love it more. Like, it's perfect for me. Like the first 2 Thor movies, I didn't hate them, but I didn't love them. And this movie is like the only one I love. And I hope I can't wait for Love and Thunder. Hopefully that movie's to be even better. But yeah, so that's Thor Ragnarok. Give it a 10 out of 10. Next we have Black Panther, Rip Chadwick Boseman. Of course, really sad what happened to him. Nice, we have all the characters here. We have Wakanda. Really like the Lego. The side here, the other side. Fun fact, I actually got this from my graduation when I graduated elementary school. It's just something to say. Back here, we got Black Panther from Wakanda. And I really like this film. This film was very enjoyable, 8 out of 10. I just wish that the CGI in the final battle would have been better. And if it was better, this movie would have been a lot higher. So yeah, the Blu-ray disc right there. Oh, there's the code. If you guys were quick enough, you could have got it. But yeah, I'd give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. Next we have Avengers Infinity War. I love this cover so much. All the characters here, except the Black Order. It's kind of weird when you got Thanos. The side here, we got Tony, and we got Steve. Then we have the back. I love this movie so much. I was gonna tease you guys by saying I did not like this movie, but it's too late for that. I'm lying to myself. Get the Blu-ray disc right there. Okay, this is one of my best theater reactions ever. Going to movie theaters. Next we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. I really like this cover here with Wasp and Ant-Man. Love the color, love the logo. So here we have Ant-Man, the other side we have Ant-Man as well. Kind of wish they put Wasp on one of them. The back here with the characters, some scenes, and I really love the color here. That's the thing. The slipcover has more style than the whole movie. The color grading in this movie, especially towards the final act, is really bad. It's like really dull. It's super boring. The color grading. This movie has like no style, but I like it a lot. It's very enjoyable. It's very funny. It's just a fun time. I just do not like the color grading at all. So yeah, that is Ant-Man Wasp. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Next we have Captain Marvel. Really love the slipcover. This is probably one of my favorite slipcovers to this day from Marvel. Really like this. Share right here with the side, and then we got the other side. Looks really interesting. The bag also looks really nice because it's scenes from the movie. And I actually think Captain Marvel is pretty enjoyable. It's not great. It's decent. It's a 7 out of 10. Like last year, I used to like it a lot more, but ever since then, I have not liked this movie that much. Like I feel like every time I watch it, I like it less. One of the movies that has not held up for Marvel that much, but I'm really excited for the second one. I really wish the second one's really good. Alright, next we have Avengers Endgame. This is the only movie I actually have on 4K, and I love this movie so much. Like when I got this, there was no Blu-rays, so that's why I had to get it on 4K. Even though I didn't even own a 4K player. So yeah, I love the slipcover on this. It looks super good. Love the side. I kind of thought they put Captain America on the sides, but anyway, with the original 6 Avengers. I just said that Black Widow's dead, Iron Man's dead, Captain America's old, and technically Hawkeye has given the mantle up. So yeah, sad that we're not gonna see the original 6 Avengers anytime soon, but it was great as it lasted. So you have the 4K disc, and here's the Blu-ray disc. So yeah, Avengers Endgame. This is my favorite movie of all time. Still is. No Way Home almost beat it, but this movie just will always be my favorite movie. Next we have Spider-Man Far From Home. Pretty boring cover in my opinion. Like this half here is really boring, but luckily they gave us this half. Kinda just wish that this was the whole thing in my opinion. Mysterio, I love Mysterio. I love that black and white Spider-Man suit. Also has a sticker all new short film. Actually, I really did like the short film, but I also get why it was deleted. No Endgame for Spidey's higher than ever. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this was because during this time, like before this came out on Blu-ray, Spider-Man, of course, left the MCU and he returned, and then it was perfect timing because when this came out, and this was kind of like a hint to that. I was like, yeah, Spider-Man's not leaving, dude. He's staying in the MCU. So yeah, I like the slide covering as well. And I think Sony always still has a Blu-ray plus DVD. Like the other Blu-ray Marvel movies recently have only had Blu-ray. So yeah, I love Far From Home. I really do. I think it's amazing. I know a lot of people disagree with that, but I just love it. Yeah, the Blu-ray disc. That's another thing I like about these Sony films, that they give disc cards, and I love disc cards. Yeah, DVD one. The DVD one's way more interesting than stuff too. I just wish that they gave the black and red one to the Blu-ray one and stuff to the DVD, but just small nitpick. Doesn't really bother me that much. So Far From Home gets a 9 out of 10. So that is the end of Phase 3, and then we have Black Widow. I mean, technically, Black Widow basically did happen in Phase 3, but it's part of Phase 4. I really like this Black Widow logo. I also love Black Widow's pose in this. I love that Black Widow suit. So yeah, from now on, I'm getting all my movies on 4K, since I have a 4K player now. 4K Ultra HD. The side looks really cool. I love the color. And also, the other side also looks really nice as well. Well, you just realize, yeah, that's Yelena's on that side and Black Widow's on that side. The back also looks really interesting as well. Seems there. I love the red color. I just wish they kept the red color for the back of here too. Having the gray is kind of boring. I wish I gave it red color as well. But yeah, I enjoy Black Widow. I think it's a fun movie. Definitely had some problems though, but I find it enjoyable at the very least. I like this disc card as well. This disc card is pretty cool, and of course you have the Blu-ray disc as well. So yeah, really do enjoy Black Widow. Pretty enjoyable. Next we have Shang-Chi. And I love this movie so much. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to give a rating to Black Widow. Black Widow gets an 8. So yeah, Shang-Chi, I love this cover so much. I love how the rings are portrayed. It looks so cool. I like the suit. It's like this a lot. The side is also really awesome as well. We also have the back, which is also very cool. So we have some amazing shots from the movie. And yeah, I love Shang-Chi. It's one of the best Marvel movies. I actually prefer it over Winter Soldier. Like, these movies are very tight, but the reason why I put Shang-Chi higher than it is because it's just more interesting to look at. That's the only reason. I also really like. I'm kind of disappointed about the disc art. Kind of wish it was a lot more cooler, but still excited we got this card, and of course we got the Blu-ray disc as well. So yeah, I love Shang-Chi. One of my favorite Marvel movies, and I'm pleasantly surprised because I was not really, like the most hyped for this movie. I was, but I never knew Shang-Chi that much. So yeah, and this movie just really surprised me. I love it. So there we go. We have all 24 Marvel movies. Yeah, I know it's 25, but of course we're missing one. So yeah, there we go. Very fun journey, guys. If I sound tired, it's because I am tired. I've done this video twice now. I'm really tired. I just really want to go to bed. But yeah, anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye bye.